The disciples asked, "When will these things happen? And what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age?" Jesus replied, "When you see the abomination of desolation spoken about by Daniel the prophet standing in the holy place, let the reader understand." Jesus' disciples knew what the prophet Daniel said. Daniel asked the same question. When will the end of these wondrous events occur? He, the king of the north, or Antichrist, will confirm a covenant with many for 1 week, but in the middle of that week he will bring sacrifices and offerings to a halt. On the wing of abominations will come one who destroys until the decreed end is poured out on the one who destroys. It is for a time, times, and half a time. Then when the power of the one who shatters the holy people has been exhausted, all these things will be finished. From the time that the daily sacrifice is removed and the abomination that causes desolation is set in place, there are 1290 days. Blessed is the one who waits and attains to the 1335 days. But you should go your way until the end. You will rest, and then at the end of the days you will arise and receive what has been allotted to you. His, the king of the north's, forces will rise up and profane the fortified sanctuary, stopping the daily sacrifice. In its place they will set up the abomination that causes desolation. Then with smooth words he will defile those who have rejected the covenant. The king of the north will do as he pleases. He will exalt and magnify himself above every deity, and he will utter presumptuous things against the God of gods. He will succeed until the time of wrath is completed, for what has been decreed must occur. He will not respect the gods of his fathers, not even the God loved by women. He will not respect any god. He will elevate himself above them all. What he will honor is a god of fortress, a god his fathers did not acknowledge. He will honor with gold, silver, valuable stones, and treasured commodities. He will attack mighty fortresses, aided by a foreign deity. To those who recognize him, he will grant considerable honor. He will place them in authority over many people, and he will parcel out land for a price. Children, it is the last hour, and just as you heard that the Antichrist is coming, so now many Antichrists have appeared. Daniel wanted to know more, but he was told that this was enough and to go rest. When John was given the revelation, we get more information. These are Jesus' last words to us, and we should pay attention. This prophecy also helps make more sense of the events revealed to Daniel. Let no one deceive you in any way, for that day will not arrive until the rebellion comes and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the son of destruction. He opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or object of worship, and as a result he takes a seat in God's temple, displaying himself as God. He will be revealed in his own time. The arrival of the lawless one will be by Satan's working, and with all kinds of miracles and signs and false wonders, and with every kind of evil deception directed against those who are perishing, because they found no place in their hearts for the truth, so as to be saved. The dragon gave the beast his power, his throne, and great authority to rule. The beast, or Antichrist, appeared to have been killed, but the lethal wound had been healed, and the whole world followed the beast in amazement, and they worshipped the dragon because he had given ruling authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast too, saying, "Who is like the beast? And who is able to make war against him?" The beast was given a mouth speaking proud words and blasphemies, and he was permitted to exercise ruling authority for 42 months. So the beast opened his mouth to blaspheme against God, to blaspheme both his name and his dwelling place, that is, those who dwell in heaven. The beast was permitted to go to war against the saints and to conquer them. He was given ruling authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation, and all those who live on the earth will worship the beast. Revelation 11 and this time frame there fits with Daniel's prophecy that the abomination of desolation will happen in the middle of the 7 years. In Revelation 11, it tells us that the Gentiles will trample the outer courtyard for 42 months, and the 2 witnesses are given authority to prophesy for 1,260 days. We must remember that we are told in Scripture that we are being given this information for a reason, so that we can be ready and not be deceived. If we know what to expect, we will not be shaken when it happens, and we will have a better chance to stand firm. And if this doesn't happen in our lifetime, we must pass it on to the next generation so that they will be prepared and hopefully not deceived. In the next video, we will continue putting events on the end time timeline, starting with the rise of Antichrist and the Great Tribulation.